Akshay Panda, President of the HSMN and our temple.
A very warm and happy Diwali to all of you present here this evening. Sitting amongst you, we have trustees, chairpersons of temple committees, we have priests, front desk volunteers, hats administrators and teachers, and of course, our devotees. We all belong to one big family, and that family is the Hindu Society of Minnesota. As we celebrate Diwali here at the Minneapolis Convention Center for the 4th year, it is incredible to look back on how much the Hindu Society of Minnesota has grown and how far we have come in the last 38 years. It is an honor, joy, and privilege for me to lead this vibrant community as the 28th President of Hindu Society of Minnesota. We might have had our differences, we might have argued, but we have maintained a single mission to serve our temple and community. The past year has been a landmark year for our society. The bank loan we took to finance the construction of our magnificent temple has been paid off. Our community pulled together to make this possible, and I sincerely thank each one of you for making this dream come true. In keeping with our mission, we promote religious, educational, spiritual, social, and cultural advancement. To that end, 2016 has been yet another fabulous year, and we have accomplished a lot with the support of our trustees, members, sponsors, devotees, and above all, our great volunteers who are the backbone of our organization. The highlight of this year include the inauguration of our history wall, a record high attendance on January 1st, and Nobel laureate Kailash Satyarthi visiting our temple as an honorary guest. We held our first ever blood donation camp organized as Hindu Seva Divas in partnership with the American Red Cross. We served the needy and underprivileged children in India by providing them with school supplies in partnership with Swarabedika. This year, we introduced the Hindu Society of Minnesota Scholarship for 4 high school students for academic excellence and dedication to community service. To celebrate our rich cultural heritage, we invited world-renowned musicians and dancers to our temple and held our first Karnataka Yakshagana performance in the Twin Cities, attended by more than 600 people. We hosted eminent violinist Lalgudi Vijayalakshmi on our stage. We also put together the memorable Najia Prem Sankar concert from the state of Odisha. This was our first year of celebrating the Brahmotsavam, which was a huge success and will now be a permanent part of our annual roster. Our ever-energetic team of priests under the leadership of Chief Priest Murali Bhattar is doing a marvelous job at making our temple a lively place. Annadanam under the food committee has been a steady source of revenue for the temple. If you haven't already, you must all get your hands on the mouth-watering snacks made by our wonderful cook. We held Cultural Heritage Day for the 4th year with the ever-popular Kala Art Show for the 2nd year. In partnership with India Association of Minnesota, Hindu Society of Minnesota participated for the first time in the Non-Violence Day at the state capitol grounds, along with other regional organizations, to commemorate Gandhiji's birthday, in honor of which Governor Dayton declared October 2nd as Non-Violence Day in the state of Minnesota. In keeping with our mission, HSMN has done an exemplary job in imparting knowledge and culture to our next generation through our Hindu American Temple School, HATS. HATS has grown exponentially since it first began. 11 children who attended HATS were honored by Minnesota state officials this year for their outstanding community service. Meanwhile, keeping pace with the ever-evolving technology sphere, we are developing a more high-tech, user-friendly website that will be easily accessible on smartphones. We also offer our devotees free Wi-Fi at the temple now. In addition to our internal growth, awareness and recognition of our events by the larger Minnesotan community has been incredible. Minnesota Public Radio covered our Diwali event in the news for the first time. And as the icing on the cake, we got news yesterday that Governor Dayton has declared October 30 as the Diwali day in the state of Minnesota. All this would not have been achieved without the support of my very dedicated team. I take this opportunity to thank them here today for all their efforts and hard work to make this temple and HSMN a welcoming place for all of us. I would now like to call our Vice President Sudesh Chabra to join me in honoring my EC members. Secretary Pooja Bastodkar, Treasurer Bhaskar Gopalan, Vice Treasurer Sankaran Iyer, Outreach Chair Vallabha Tantri, Volunteer Chair Malini Lakaraju, Communication Chair Padma Naidu, Webmaster Chris Ramaswamy, Religious Chair Shankar Gopal Krishnan, Education Chair Bhakti Modi, and of course, I would also like to invite the cultural team. Are they here? Ms. Kanak Dutt, Susmi Agarwal, and Panjia Theatre Artistic Director Dipankar Mukherjee for putting together tonight's fabulous program. Please give them a big hand. Okay, you can move now. Yeah. Thank you so much. As you all know, we have an esteemed guest today, very special among us, none other than Senator Amy Klobuchar. I would invite our chairman, Mr. Balu Iyer, to come on stage and give his message, followed by the felicitation of Dr. S.K. Das as the top donor and a long-time supporter of HSMN and the community. This will be followed by Senator Klobuchar coming on stage to give her Diwali message to our community. Welcome, Mr. Balu Iyer.
Dear friends, Namaste. Happy Diwali greetings from Hindu Society of Minnesota. It is my honor and privilege to welcome you all for this 2016 Diwali event. From humble beginnings, our magnificent temple in Maple Grove shines as a beacon in the five-state area as a place of worship, service, and spiritual growth. We have paid off our bank loan completely and we are financially stable. However, we still have a devotee loan of $2.3 million. Our Hindu-American Temple School has grown immensely. And I want to congratulate our HATS Administrator Vishal Agarwal for taking our HATS kids to the Capitol grounds to celebrate the Non-Violence Day on October 2nd Mahatma Gandhi's birthday. I want to thank India Association of Minnesota for working with the Hindu Society in getting the governor's proclamation declaring October 30th as Diwali Day in Minnesota. I want to congratulate our Vice President Sudesh Chabra and his team for completing the first ever operations manual for the temple. Our dreams will come to fruition with your dedication and teamwork. We need your involvement, your time, volunteer effort, financial contribution, and your varied talents for the greater good and continued success of our community. Thank you. I want to now extend a warm welcome and thanks to our Senior Senator Amy Klobuchar for kindly accepting our invitation to be with us this evening. Senator Amy Klobuchar has been very supportive of our community for many years, from the time she was the Hennepin County Attorney. Thank you, Senator, for being with us this evening, and now I invite you to the stage. Let us all give a rousing reception to our esteemed Senior Senator Amy Klobuchar.
Well, thank you so much. This is so wonderful. I tried my best to celebrate Diwali with my scarf, but I also got to wear it to the Gophers game, so the color was right. It is so wonderful to be here for this beautiful celebration of lights, and I want to thank the Hindu Society of Minnesota, the India Association. By the way, I was so honored that the Prime Minister visited Congress. He gave the most beautiful speech of the year. It was really something. And he had such an incredible sense of humor when he talked about, if you think you don't know Indians in the United States, look at all the yoga mats. He was incredible. And then also to get to know the Hindu community. As was mentioned, when I was county attorney, we had a horrific case at the temple, and I'm sure you all remember it, when these teenage vandals came in and wreaked havoc and cost so much money and so much hard work and so much devotion by destroying these religious artifacts that were in the temple and the Hindu community. So I'm the prosecutor, right? They came to us and they said, this is what we want. We want them to help us restore the temple. We do not want them to go to jail. We want them to rebuild their lives in the keeping with the Hindu religion and the Hindu philosophy. And you all know what happened. That was their sentence. And now here we were something like 10 years later with the chief judge, who was a judge at the time, with the prosecutor on the case, with the police chief and myself. And who would have guessed it, but those young men stayed out of trouble ever since those acts of vandalism. And that is a tribute to all of you and your belief in peace and your belief in hope, that they went on to lead productive lives, and that the temple is as beautiful as it ever was, and how exciting it was to hear about the expansion and to work on breaking ground. I just remember it was really cold and I couldn't get the shovel in the dirt. But I know there's more work to be done on that, and we're excited. I think you all know that our state has a long and rich tradition of opening our arms to people from around the world. And I've always believed that Minnesota's strength and vitality comes from the diversity of our people. As you can see by looking around you, we have such a large population of people in your community. And when I think about why people choose to live in Minnesota, we know they don't come here for the weather, right? They don't come here for that tropical weather. They come here because of the people, because of our education system, because of our open arms, because we are a state of refugees. It was one of the reasons, by the way, that when I got to the Senate, my first press secretary that I had was Rita Mustafi's daughter, Samanti, who went on then to work for the First Lady and has an incredible career. So Diwali is the festival of lights, a time to bring light into people's lives rather than darkness. And I can't think of anything with the politics of today, and I'm not going to go into a political speech here, but I can't think of anything more perfect than this festival of lights and this celebration of the incredible diversity, the Indian community, the Hindu community that we have, because we are a richer country, because we have welcomed you into our arms. And I want to thank you so much, and we look forward to many, many years of working with all of you and the temple. Happy Diwali. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Senator.
This is the award for Dr. Sitakanta Dash in grateful appreciation of many years of dedicated service to Hindu temple and the community from Hindu Society of Minnesota in the year of 2016. Thank you.
Namaste and Happy Diwali. The award is not given to me. The award has been given to you all. With your support, we have built the biggest temple, and together we have done this, and I am part of that project. And then I like to see, together we are not going to stop here. Together we will take our Mandir project to next higher level. So together we are stronger, together we will be stronger, together we will stay stronger to building, rebuilding, or improving our Hindu Mandir. Happy Diwali to you all. Thank you.
Before you all enjoy the evening, I have to do a little more thing. So this is Governor's proclamation regarding Diwali. I'm not going to read it, so I'm just showing it to everyone. This is the proclamation from the governor. I have to thank a couple of people. I thank the countless volunteers who worked tirelessly to make the Diwali program a success. You know who you are. I thank all the temple donors, the top 10 of them being listed in our annual report. I also thank the top 3 business sponsors, Wells Fargo, CenturyLink, and Sun Foods, and the preparer of the excellent food that you had tonight, India Palace of Roseville. A big thank you to the Convention Center staff for their wholehearted cooperation and help. Thank you and enjoy the show.
मुश्किल दिल भी मुश्किल होती है दिल धड़के दो दिल धड़के दो धड़कने दिल भी हरकत दिल होती है खुशबुए गुल में इश्क भरा है मत मिल गुल से मत मिल है बुलबुल बिस्मिल मत मिल गुल से मत मिल है बुलबुल बिस्मिल बेबी को बेस पसंद है, बेबी को बेस पसंद है।
हाय रे मेरे भोले पंछी पढ़ना उल्टी पटिया रे, भूलना मेरे साथ खड़ी है मेरी 16 सखिया रे। तीर जैसे बड़े चौधरी देखे हैं मर जाने, सॉन्ग सुना के इंग्लिश के जो डाले देसी डाले, क्योंकि बेबी को बेस पसंद है, बेबी को बेस पसंद है।
ओरे पिया ओरे पिया ओरे पिया ओरे पिया ओरे पिया ओरे पिया।
கிருஷ்ணா உன்னை காணாது நான் இன்று நான் இல்லையே, விதையில்லாமல் வேறில்லையே, நிதம் காண்கின்றவான் கூட நிஜமல்ல, இதம் சேர்க்கும் கணா கூட சுகமல்ல, நீ இல்லாமல் நான் இல்லையே. உன்னை காணாமல் உன்னை காணாமல் உன்னை காணாமல் ഉന്നെ കാണാമൽ.
ആരാന്നേ ആരാന്നേ ഒത്തു പിടിക്കുന്നതാരാന്നേ, തീയാടാൻ തിറയാടാൻ മാണിക്കക്കാതിലുറഞ്ഞാടാൻ, ഓനാന്ന് ഓനാന്ന് എത്തു പിടിക്കണതോനാന്ന്, നേരാന്നേ നേരാന്നേ കൂട്ടിന് വന്നതവനാന്നേ, മണ്ണാന്ന് മണ്ണാന്ന് വന്ന് വിളയണ മണ്ണാന്ന്, പോയോരും വന്നോരും ചോര പൊടിച്ചൊരു മണ്ണാന്ന്, അതിരെല്ലാം കെട്ടണ് കെട്ടണ് പതിരെല്ലാം പട്ടണ് പട്ടണ് നിറ പറയണ നിറയണേ കണ്ടിര കണ്ടാരോ, അതിരെല്ലാം കെട്ടണ് കെട്ടണ് പതിരെല്ലാം പട്ടണ് പട്ടണ് നിറ പറയണ നിറയണേ കണ്ടിര കണ്ടാരോ.
शीश मुकुट कर बंसी, शीश मुकुट कर बंसी, केसर को तिलक भाल, केसर को तिलक भाल, केसर को तिलक भाल, वरनत छवि श्याम सुंदर, वरनत छवि श्याम सुंदर।
धुंधला जाए जो मंजिलें, एक पल को तू नजर झुका, झुक जाए सर जहां वहीं मिलता है रब का रास्ता, तेरी किस्मत तू बदल दे, रख हिम्मत बस चल दे, तेरे साथी मेरे कदमों के हैं निशान, तू ना जाने आस पास है खुदा।
मशहूर मेरे इश्क कहती है ये दीवानी मस्तानी हो गई दीवानी हाँ दीवानी दीवानी हो गई गदर ने किया है इशारा घड़ी भर का है खेल सारा तमाशा ही बन जाएंगे खुद तमाशा बदल जाएगा ये नजारा हाँ बदल जाएगा ये नजारा गदर ने किया है इशारा चम कर दे के हम ब्रांड में एयरप्लेन मुंडिया दे मेरे हील पे होंदे लैंड में हो चैत पुनवेची रात आज आली या वरात धड धड काळ जात माझ्या माईना कतिक वकुट कस जीव झाला येडा पिसा त्याचा नाही भरवसा तोल राहीना राखली की मर्जी तुमच्या जोडीनं मी आले फिरतीच्या या रंगी राया चिंबोली मी झाले राया सोडा तरी काळ येळ नाही बरी पुन्हा भेटू केव्हा तरी साजना मला जाऊ द्या ना घरी धिंतड़ाक आजा उड़ के सराट पैरों से बीड़ी जरा खोल नगाड़ संग ढोल बाजे धाय धाय धम धम धाय नगाड़ संग ढोल बाजे धाय 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 धम धाय धिंतड़ाक आजा उड़ के सराट पैरों से बीड़ी जरा खोल नगाड़ संग ढोल बाजे धाय धाय धम धम अपनों से कैसा पर्दा राम चाहे लीला चाहे राम इन दोनों के लव में दुनिया का क्या काम
Raindrop bouncing, my heart is announcing you got to take me away. Let's start jumping, my heart goes pumping. I love you in every way. धड़कनों पे बूंद जो गिरी
तो नाचो आज छम 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 मैं नाचो आज छम 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 अखियों ने लिखे लव लेटर में ओ मेरी अखियों ने लिखे लव लेटर में सजना तू चांद से बेटर में सजना वे अखियों ने लिखे लव लेटर में ओ मेरी अखियों ने लिखे लव लेटर में सजना तू चांद से बेटर में सजना वे
साड़ी छुट्टियां पढ़ ले जतों पे चढ़ के करके बड़ों से लड़के